Welcome everybody back to Boost Emotion, guys, and today let's talk about it. It is official. I can't believe I got to see this in my life. I'm happy I'm alive to see it. R34 GTRs are finally officially can be imported to the U.S. legally, guys. I am super excited because it's been a dream since a kid to actually see this day. Doesn't mean I'm going to import one, but you never know. You never know. So let's jump into the video because I'm going to read a quick article talking about it. But guys, first thing, shout out to my whole Boost Motion family for already hitting the like button. Thank you guys for your support. And if you're new to the Boost Motion channel, I'm Boost Motion, and today I'm reporting the news. So don't shoot the messenger. So let's jump into it. So this article comes from The Drive. Nissan Skyline R34 are now legal for import starting today, but hold your horses. That's what they actually tell us to say. So let's quickly go through the article and see what they wrote. All right, bear with me, guys. So I don't even want to get into this part. We're gonna just speed right through it. The film famous Nissan Skyline GTR R34 is legal to import to the United States now. Finally, guys. Like right now, May 1st is the first day to register one legally. Just don't try to register one you've been secretly keeping. That's actually quite funny. The nuisance of the 25-year import ban means that most R34s are still illegal for states for now. The re-owned R34 generation Nissan Skyline was the last to spawn the high-performance GTR model before the nameplate was spun. Okay, well, let's move forward. Let's move forward here. So, the R34 entered production in May 1998 with 3,895 R34 variant trims that month, on its way to a total about 262 cars when production wrapped up in 2022. It's crazy how we know the exact number of R34s they made. I actually want to know if they have the same thing for like G35s, G37s, regular GTRs, R35s. I actually want to know that. The information is probably out there. I just got to Google it. Anyway, just 10 months later, the R34 soared in consciousness in American car enthusiasts and Too Fast, Too Furious. Okay, we already know that part. Let's move forward with this. Film fans have been waiting almost 20 years for the R34 to become legal, and as of today, they are, but only some of them. Now, here's the crazy part, guys. I am 35 years old. So, for some of you guys who are 18, damn, you guys like half my age. Think about that. I saw Fast and the Furious 20 years, almost like 20 years ago, guys. Like, it's insane. So, to be alive in good health and have a little bit of change in my pocket, knowing that I could possibly be a owner of one, it's just so crazy. But anyway, let me finish off reading the article. It's just in my head. The 25-year import ban doesn't lift unilaterally, because you guys hate that I don't know how to pronounce words. Okay, I'm 35. I'm not in school no more, all right? When the VIN number 1 turns 25. Instead, cars become legal 25 years from the month of their production date. Yes, guys. So if your production date is June of 1998, it's not legal to import yet. Sorry, guys. For now, only those first 3,800 or 3,900 from May 1980 are legal. So once we go every month, more and more GTRs or GTR variants will be allowed to be imported. This is insane. They didn't start until January of 1999. More will become legal every month from now through August of 2027. That means it'll be R34 GTR open season as of New Year 2024 when they begin their legal creep into states. You may have already seen R34 GTR here because they're eligible for show and display. Those lesser R34s, like the ones above, are more dubious origin. They won't be easy to afford as auction prices have already solidified into the 6 figures. According to Autocar, which reported one sale was around $400,000, which is insane. In other words, if you already have had one in a storage unit and whatever for years, you already missed out on the boat. Now, I want to say this one video. I remember looking into this years ago, like years ago. I'm talking about because I have family in Canada. And I looked into they have these cars up there, right? Some people imported them years because their import laws is different in Canada. But even if you go to look in Canada right now, even those prices are insanely high. over the last 10 to 15 years, the price of these things just go up more and more. There's a store value in these vehicles. So yeah, guys, it's kind of like the Supra. Like, yeah, you can import the Supra too, right? Yeah, you can import the Supras, but at the end of the day, look how much money they actually charge for them to import it. The average 18 won't be able to afford this. These cars are going to be imported by people who can actually spend 50, 60, 70, 80, $100,000 to import a Nissan, you know, overseas. So you would have to be a diehard fan. Always, this was always your dream car to actually import it, or you actually purchased it overseas years ago, and now you're coming bringing it to the States. So it kind of sucks, you know. It really kind of sucks because a lot of us dream to like own one of these cars, and knowing that this car was what long time ago was pretty much a cheap car in today's money. I would assume with inflation, maybe $60,000 car with inflation if it's purchased a long time ago. Um, we won't be able to actually afford it, man. That kind of sucks. So it does kind of take away from the dream of that. I'm just happy to see that people can import it, but as much as I thought a lot of people will import it, I just don't think it'll be as hot as we think it is now. Like I know people will import it, but it's not like people are gonna import these cars and then like start racing them at racetracks. It's kind of like the same thing with like Evos and even older STIs. Like people might do modify the car, do it up, but they don't. After a while, the car has so much value, they don't want to break it. They don't want to tow it because when it's gone, it's gone. So it's kind of the same thing for here. This is just gonna be pretty much looked at as an old Rolex. It's just gonna hold value, and it's just gonna shift between different owners, and it's not gonna see much track time or miles. That's what the new GTR R34s are gonna be imported, unfortunately. So outside that, guys, you have guys who have a good morning, good afternoon, good night. Tell me if I'm wrong, man. I'm just giving you guys my honest opinion. Some people may race it, but I think most people are just gonna keep it as a timepiece. It is what it is. You can add me at boostinmotion IG, Facebook. Also, send me email at boostinmotion@gmail.com. Otherwise than that, guys, I appreciate it. You guys have a good day. Thank you.